Hey, how everybody doing out there today? This is farmer Dr. Harris here. Fresno Freedom School out here. We're just inspecting the produce we have out here today. We're getting ready for our farmer markets tomorrow at 313 West Valencia. I'll put the address there. One of our pop-up farmer markets here in West Fresno, on the golden west side of West Fresno. And so I'm just out here right now, just looking at the crops right now. It's getting pretty hot right now here in Fresno, which is good for the vegetables and plants. Spent this week here stringing up tomatoes and trying to do that, and a lot of cultivating, trying to get the weeds and stuff like that before they get too big. We also pruned the eggplants over here. So right now we're just right now just doing some inspection right now. I mean, we gotta get out here and do what we gotta do to make sure that we have a good harvest. We out here fighting bugs and white flies. It's been killing our plants right now. But we're gonna do our due diligence to let our plants know that we're gonna fight those white flies the best we can organically. We're not gonna put no pesticides on our food. We don't do that. Fresno Freedom School, we all organic and what we do and how we grow our food. This is one of the 4 sites that Fresno Freedom School we're farming this year. I think it's very historical that our children are farming at 4 different locations right here in West Fresno. This is huge. This is big. It's a big accomplishment for our students, and we're just happy and excited that they have the endurance to want to be able to farm in 4 different locations. One of our pieces of equipment just came in yesterday. Look like I'm gonna have to assemble it. I'm going to go pick it up today, and we bought some equipment this year to make work lighter, and so just kind of show you where we at right now. Come on out tomorrow to the farmers market tomorrow. Support these kids. I put our PayPal donation link on there. As I tell everybody, if we want to support these babies, then we're going to have to invest in them. We can invest in them now, doing something positive, or we'll be paying our tax money, investing in them staying in prison. And so we don't want to see none of our children go to prison while you're at juvenile hall. So if you have a $quarter, $1, $10, $5, whatever you have, we appreciate it. PayPal information is on the top right there, and our website as well. You can go to Google, type in Fresno Freedom School. You'll see a lot of good information. We're nationally known by Civil Eats. 1999 was the #1 article in 1999 of all of the articles they have written all over the United States. So that was a huge, huge success for our kids, our program. And right here, these are the eggplants that I'm watching very closely with the white flies. I pruned these this past week, which took a lot out of me, and my back felt like jello. But anyway, I won't talk about that. But one of the things you notice about Fresno Freedom School, we make sure that we maintain our weeds, we maintain our rows, we make sure the rows are straight as possible. We have a couple of piles we got to pick up, but you see that all the rows, there's no a lot of excess weeds and things like that. And that's what you want to see. You want to see when you buy produce that what you're buying, what you're looking at. And so we probably have over 100 tomato plants out here right now as I speak. Probably have about over 200 eggplants over there. Over here we got our okra. Our first row right here is okra. This is okra row here. It's coming up pretty good. And then the next row is black-eyed peas. They're growing pretty good too as well. And so I'm just going to go ahead and walk down the road just a little bit so you can see. You see right here we stringed up the tomatoes here, and basically these vines right here grow, and we just put them over the string there to help balance them when the fruits come. The okra is growing pretty good right now. As far as I can see, we did some cultivating yesterday here, and doing pretty good. And thank you all for tuning in real quick. Please share the word tomorrow. These kids are working their behinds off in the heat on the weekends during the week, trying to provide organic food for you all. Come out and support. Tell somebody about the program. The farmers market tomorrow starts at 8 o'clock. We will be having snow cones. We'll be having onions and lettuce and all that type of stuff. We will also have a taste testing there with the lettuce. We're going to be making some lettuce so you all can taste it and test it. Tell us what you think about it. And you know, as far as myself, again, the rolls are clean. This is something that I expect of my Freedom School kids, students that come in. I do not want to come to our sites and see weeds and all that stuff all over the place. It's unacceptable. And the tomatoes are getting good water. One of the things I did this year that I usually don't do is I put bubblers on each, and it took a little, again, more work, but I'm gonna kind of show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you see this bubbler right here, you see the water bubbling right there on that root. It's bubbling, right? So that water's dripping right down on the root. So what we did with the eggplants this year, because this line here has holes in it every 6 inches. So every 6 inches, water is popping out. So I'm just doing a little tutorial here for those of you who may want to try to start doing this. And this is a valve right here. We're gonna cut that valve on. I'm gonna kind of show you what I'm talking about. That right there is called a bubbler. Now, you're gonna see water start coming out of there. Oh, it's coming out slow. Let me see if I can pick it up. See how the water's dripping out? So the water right there is dripping directly on that root of the tomato, directly. Now, the eggplant, the water was coming out every 6 inches, so we're not wasting any water with the tomatoes. Now, we could have put the T-tape, but I just felt, you know, to preserve water and to make sure that, you know, we're not wasting water. I mean, it would all make sense to put bubblers on each one of these here, because they're, you know, but the tomatoes, you know, those bubblers are going right on the root. I'll show you a good one right here. Let me get on the other side. I'm trying to find one that's like bubbling real good. The eggplants are coming on really, really good. I'm trying to see if I can find a bubbler that's... All right, so here's a teaching moment. Okay, see how this tomato plant right here is like laying on the ground? So what happens is I have to put another string up here, right, to catch that up under the bottom, right? So that string, once I pull that string in here, that string will hold that up like that. Okay, that makes sense? If that makes sense, give me thumbs up if that makes sense to you or not. Or maybe I need to explain it a little different. If that makes sense to you, give me thumbs up. It might be kind of hard to tell. Like right here, you can see how the string is right here on the line. That's what we want, just like that. This is perfect. This is what we want, just like that. So as this goes taller, then we'll run more string to catch the tomatoes. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, give me thumbs up. Trying to find one that's dripping really, really good. I think this one is dripping well. Thought I seen one over here. So hopefully I'm making sense to everybody right now. But here's a bubbler right here that you can see that it's dripping right on the root. So we're not wasting any water, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. All right. And these here's our eggplants. I think some of them are struggling right now. I'm gonna have to. I did a lot of heavy pruning on them the other day, so hopefully they didn't go into shock. But I will tell you this. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. That let me know you're listening to what I'm saying. You can see the purple blooms right there on the eggplants. Those are actually eggplants that's coming. And so over at our other site at Free AME Ministries over there, we actually have some eggplants that's growing right now. And so basically I cut a lot of the suckers off of the eggplants. So since I cut them suckers off, I can really see the eggplants growing. So I'm gonna get a chance to show you guys. We're doing a program in West Fresno with farm boxes, so that you all who want to purchase farm boxes from us black farmers. It's the first time this has ever been done in the history of Fresno. There's 3 black farmers, including myself and 2 others. This is a sunflower seed here plant, and so I'm gonna get some more sunflower seeds because we need the bees and stuff to come. So anyway, we're doing a pretty good job over here. If you think that we're doing good, give us a thumbs up. You know, subscribe to Fresno Freedom School. I did a lot of transferring information from my personal Facebook to the Fresno Freedom School Facebook. We also have a website. These here are black eyed peas. They're growing really, really good. I see some bugs eating on them already, so I'm gonna have to fight the bugs. Hey there, Marcella. Who's that, Lillian? Jackie. Somebody calling me. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and sign off real quick, and trying to find something we can sign off on. I see a tomato right here, so we'll just sign off with this tomato right here. All right, y'all. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, 313 West Valencia. Tell your family, come out, get your snow cone, and donate to the PayPal if you can. Appreciate it. We need your prayers. We need more land. If you know anybody have land, please let us know so that Freedom School can get over there and start growing our own food. All right, this is Farmer Dr. Harris. I'm out, and we'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow.